Hey there, Sharon Horne-Ellstrom here. Welcome to day 22 of our Be a Better You annual challenge. Today we are talking about relationship area of the life framework. I've got it right above my head there. Relationships was right above my head too. If I don't move too much, it's right there. So today we're talking about and we're asking ourselves the question, how do relationships, and I'm going to say improve relationships, make me a better person? How do they make you a better person? Well, several ways. Number one, they enhance our empathy and compassion. If we are in a relationship that we care about and we're trying to improve it and we want it to grow and become better, we are being more compassionate to the person that we're in the relationship. We're listening. We're using active listening. We are paying attention to them, what's important to them, and we're being more empathetic. Empathy is an incredibly powerful communication enhancer, which we're going to talk about communication tomorrow. Sneak peek ahead of day 23 of the Be a Better You annual challenge. But today, let's think about what are some different ways that we can practice improving our relationships, and what does that have to do with us being a better version of ourselves or being a better person. Number one, we can practice active listening. And again, we'll talk about that more tomorrow. We can express gratitude. We can thank the people that we're in the relationship with and share how we are grateful and how what they do impacts us in a positive way on a continuous basis to build and grow that relationship. We can schedule quality time. I feel like I'm reading the 5 love languages as I go through this list and think about it, but it's very true. Relationships are probably one of the most rewarding, but also one of the trickiest things that we're ever involved in, including the relationship that we have with ourselves. We need to learn to apologize and forgive, and we need to support one another's growth, right, in a relationship. If one person is growing in a relationship but the other person isn't, that can be a huge detriment to that relationship. That's why it's important to support each other's growth, whether it's a work relationship, significant other relationship, a parent-child relationship, whatever relationship it is that you're looking at. These 5 things all apply, right? Practice active listening, schedule quality time, express gratitude, learn to apologize and forgive, because guess what? We're all human. We all screw up. We all make mistakes. And then support each other's growth. Now, relationships make us a better human being in several ways. Number one, they make us more empathetic and compassionate. I think I just shared that. They give us a greater sense of purpose. In so many areas and aspects of our life, relationships are the foundation that determine how we feel about our life, how we think about our life. And they also give us a more positive outlook on life. I don't know about you, but if you've ever been in a bad relationship, which I certainly have more than once, you know that they color everything in a negative way. It's like the saying, and I'm not sure if this is statistically proven or true, but you are the sum of the 5 people you usually hang around with. And if you step back and look at the 5 people you spend the most time with and think about their disposition, their temperament, their communication, their listening, how they treat you, how you treat them, and be brutally honest with yourself. Are you showing up and being the best possible person that you can be every single day with these 5 people? And are they doing the same? If the answer is no, then it's time to tweak and examine and think about how you can make the relationship better. Because guess what? We only control our side of the relationship, right? We put out what it is that we want to receive in our lives in any way, shape, or form. And sometimes we get that back from people. Sometimes we don't. Sometimes we are absolutely positively in relationships with the wrong people, right? And we'll think that it's us, but it never is. It's just that we're not a right match in that particular relationship. So share in the comments below today. Ask yourself, how can relationships make me a better person? How can they make me a better me? And then see what pops up for you. I guarantee it's a really fun exercise in terms of really being honest with how we show up in our relationships and realizing, one of my friends wrote a post the other day, and there's this thing that goes around that says how we do one thing is how we do everything. And I don't believe that to be true. I don't think we are the same and treat everybody the same in all of our different relationships. So how we are in one relationship is not how we are in all our relationships. And how we do one thing is not how we do everything. I think if you're a perfectionist, you might believe that and try to make that true for you. But I'm definitely not a perfectionist. I realized a long time ago that I'm human and will make mistakes. And so I have to cut myself some slack. So I'm willing to cut other people some slack as well. So that's our challenge for today. Any questions? I've got a write up. It's not posted yet. I'm having a hard time slowly setting up this year's challenge page and challenge group because of other commitments I made before the year started and then catching up from being sick over the holidays. But I will get it caught up and done. I don't know if I'll go back through days 1 to 19 and do a write up. I may or may not. Depends if I have a block of uninterrupted time, which I don't see in my schedule yet, but I will try to schedule it in here and there so that I can go back and do that. I think the year before last, I didn't do January at all. I didn't do it at all. And then all last year I did share a write up every day. Like we've got Sarah's story today, or an example of how she applies this concept, improving relationships and the impact it had on her life. So I guess I'd like to hear from you. Do you want to see a story every day? Do you want to write up every day to go along with the video, or let me know your preferences? Just direct message me. All right. Have an awesome day. I'll of course be with you tomorrow.